My name is Caleb Armstrong. I'm the president and CEO of Nonprofit Construction Corporation. We're a charitable 501c3. We provide low, moderate income housing, veteran housing, disaster recovery services, and construction cost assistance. We're trying to provide opportunity to everyone here in El Dorado County. Housing has been one of the hardest challenges for most low and moderate income families. And looking at different ways we can provide that opportunity to each and every family member in El Dorado County is important. There aren't enough opportunities provided to low-income families, so we looked at every possible way of providing home building and home services and making homes more affordable, and we stepped forward in that aspect, and we're doing the best we can to make sure we accommodate for every community member's need here in our area. Disaster recovery especially is an important topic here in El Dorado County. Smaller rural communities are disproportionalized by federal standards. So when you see a smaller rural community affected by a wildfire or natural disaster, they're not going to meet the same federal or FEMA standards as a higher densely housing populated area, which means our communities aren't going to receive federal assistance. They're not going to receive that same funding that you're going to see in those more densely populated areas. This makes it extremely challenging for communities to rebuild, such as Grizzly Flats or Volcanoville from the 2021 Caldor fire or the previous Mosquito fire. El Dorado County is doing a lot of wildfire mitigation, but it's going to take a long time, and so we had to create an organization that can help families, and we can retrofit it to rural communities' needs, whether that's sweat equity housing, volunteer services, or any other form that we can really do to push forward and get communities rebuilt. Manufactured housing and factory-built housing are one of the most efficient forms of providing affordable housing in our state, especially in California. The economic structure is not structured for low and moderate income families. What we've done is we've actually stepped in between retailers and factories, and currently every home loan in America requires a family low, moderate, or even high income to go through a licensed retailer. What we're doing is we're stepping in as a nonprofit, and we're providing those homes to families without any factory markups and trying to lower the cost essentially by ourselves by stepping in and subsidizing that cost back to factory cost. You'll see a large scale from these homes being offered at $170,000, $200,000 when those homes are actually more around $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. So what we're doing is we're lowering that cost of construction as much as possible. Essentially, manufactured homes are a building material. It's too hard for families to afford this. So what we're doing is we're lowering that cost. So we're creating equity for families. They're breaking generational cycles of poverty through home ownership. It's a huge, very well-known strategy in affordable housing, and we're taking the first steps as that nonprofit and manufactured home retailer. Nonprofit Construction Corporation offers free home rehabilitation services here in El Dorado County. We fund this mission by providing construction services to anyone in the community, state and local agencies. We provide these construction services to raise funds for free charitable services. This is also part of our mission in economic development in rural areas. We're able to provide rural residents good paying jobs. Moving forward, we take those revenues that are generated from construction, we put them right back into the community for home rehabilitation services, critical home repairs, and construction cost assistance. We provide many home ownership pathways. We work with other partner organizations in providing HUD housing counseling services. This is really important around disaster areas and low-income and rural communities. We appreciate your support. Please keep following, like, and share.